The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello, thanks for joining us for Saturday's news. I'm Rex Litter. In this edition, Gospel Festival underway. Kutubu supports police. And boat race fosters unity and celebrates heritage. The Jubilee Reset Gospel Festival is underway at the Sir John Guy Stadium, with the stadium packed with festive goers, band groups, choir groups and families. Different gospel activities are being staged together with an exhibition by various churches and associations.
Opening the Jubilee Reset Gospel Festival was the 7th edition dance group. New Hanwabada band called Sounds of Hanwabada were part of the performance this morning as they await the performance of overseas band Scripture Vibration and Nigerian singer Sinach.
We are so excited, and it's a privilege to come and attend this event. And we want to say thank you to the events committees for getting us and to perform here today. We want to see some international artists. Yeah, we are excited to see them. Yeah.
The Irish School of Music also performed, and unlike other bands, this one included all students from the lower grades, displaying their skills in the different instruments like violin.
My name is Nita Fika. I'm from the Irish School of Music. So we're out here with all our students. They play wind instruments, and we've got one violin player. So we'll be doing a couple of songs as a group for you guys. It's going to be something new. I'm not sure. Apart from the Salvation Army band, these are all kids from like grade 3 to grade 8. So yeah.
The live performances are currently underway whilst the exhibition of different churches and associations are keeping the festivities on the go. Apart from the many bands, choir groups, string bands, paraveta groups, creative dance and more, a drama will be showcased this evening, showcasing the arrival of the gospel into the country. The headline act for tonight will be Sinach before closing off the festivities for today. The Gospel Music Festival continues tomorrow. Jasmine Irojak, TVWAN News.
We now cross live to Jasmine at the Sir John Guy's Indoor Complex and see how concert is going. Jasmine, please tell us what the atmosphere is like out there.
Hi Rex, as you can see, we are halfway through the Jubilee Reset Gospel Music Festival. Now we're here at the Sir John Guy Stadium, and people are still flooding the gates, having a chance and hoping to come and see more performances that will be coming this afternoon and throughout the night. Now we are still expecting a lot more people to come in and fill all the seats. And so far, and according to the program, 41 performances have already been up there, showcasing from live bands, choir groups, from planned singing groups, solo performances, paraveta groups, creative dances, and so much more. The festival is to be expecting a lot more this afternoon, including the Solomon Islands Scripture Vibration Band all the way from the Solomon Islands. Now, they will be performing at around 5 p.m. We will also be expecting a drama, and they will showcase how the Bible and how the gospel came into the country. And with tonight's headline act will be the Nigerian singer and the world-known gospel artist singer Sinach, that will be coming to us live at around 7 p.m. this afternoon. Now, tomorrow will be the second and the last day of the Jubilee Reset Reset Gospel Music Festival. A lot more performances will be expected at that time as well. Over to you, Rex.
Thanks. That's Jasmine at the Sir John Guy Stadium. Now, the Southern Highlands Provincial Police Commander, Chief Inspector FNS Neely, has expressed his gratitude to the Kutubu local level government for its support in establishing single quarters accommodation for police personnel in Pimaga. Speaking at the groundbreaking ceremony held on Friday at Pimaga Station, Provincial Police Commander Neely highlighted the importance of providing adequate lodging for police officers, noting that a stable living environment is essential for maintaining the well-being and effectiveness of law enforcement in the community. He commended the local government's commitment to providing police facilities, stating that this initiative would not only enhance the working conditions for officers, but also improve community safety and trust.
So PP, you come up in good plus sit down blong policeman blong me long here na me talk thank you. Make a plan the report was a you by him car block police. You make a plan the plan blong, put him law and order in place not only in Pimaga, but you go along the main highway, na plan the you like set him up. Where police must have good na look out the people block Kutubu, big Hamamas, he come long, obviously commissioner, come down through me, come law you.
President of Kutubu local level government, John Pipikila, said law and order is an integral part of any development in a society. He said, without the presence of police, law and order will not be addressed amicably. The construction of these quarters is expected to strengthen the police force's presence in the area, enabling officers to respond more effectively to the needs of the community.
Me talking you but not booking one blood business without law and order stable. You by no not block come one blood good plus in down community play you time law and order I mean bagarap. So long law and order must run good through. Policeman must stop long good pla house. Me bla walk nobody go. Many beginnings sleep long good pla house. Now me bla no can kiss him. Some like a news report them. Many beginning bagarap lo pimaga. Time me go walk lo nan bla.
As the community looks forward to the completion of this project, PPC Neely reaffirmed his commitment to serving the people of Southern Highlands Province and fostering a spirit of cooperation between law enforcement and local authorities. Celebrations for Papua New Guinea's 50th anniversary in Kutubu, Southern Highlands Province was a momentous occasion, showcasing the vibrant local culture and community spirit. The boat race organized by the Kutubu local level government is a highlight as activities build up toward September 16th. The boat race fosters unity and celebrates heritage. Events like boat race foster a sense of unity among the people, celebrating their heritage, while also allowing for participation from various local communities. This type of activity not only invigorates local pride but also enhances tourism and community bonding. President of Kutubu local level government, John Pipikila, said, as Papua New Guinea marks its half-century of independence, such celebrations provides a platform for reflection on the nation's progress and achievements, while also looking ahead to future opportunities and challenges. A total of 11 boats took part in the race with a lone female competitor. President Kila said, such events brings together all the people and embrace unity in the area. Such activities in Kutubu and other parts of the country will likely include cultural displays, performances and other traditional sports, making the anniversary a rich tapestry of Papua New Guinea's diverse culture and histories. This is TVWAN News. We'll have stories overseas when we come back. Stay with us.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's OneTalk wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our OneTalks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's OneTalk wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans. Expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend. PNG's own coffee.
We've been traveling along this road together for over 50 years. Ella Motors acknowledges the visionaries and hard work that have been the driving strength to continued nation building. We live, prosper, sustainably grow with the community, whilst developing quality mobility chains, aspiring to be your first choice on every occasion. Ella Motors, celebrating with Papua New Guinea throughout our independence golden jubilee.
Tell him shorty come get it. Come grind on me, but mommy get loose, get loose, get loose. Pepsi in my hand, ice cold, no excuse. I tell him who's gonna bring the roof down. Pepsi with the fresh sound. Tell him who's gonna bring the roof down. Pepsi with the fresh sound. Pepsi, give me some Pepsi, Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi,
For Simon, life is simple. Dreams seem distant, yet hope remains. One ticket, one dream. Simon's world changed forever. Yes! From small dreams to big possibilities. OneTalk Jackpot is here for everyone. Win big every day.
Thanks for staying with us. In regional news, former federal opposition leader Peter Dutton has ruled out a political comeback in a rare public appearance following his bruising election defeat.
After being rejected by the Australian people in a landslide election loss, Peter Dutton was given a hero's welcome. A second standing ovation as his successor hailed his legacy.
Once again, please rise to acknowledge Peter Dutton. I think of Peter often as I walk the corridors of Parliament House. What would Peter say? What would he do? What examples can I draw from?
But Peter Dutton has ruled out a return to those corridors as an MP.
Would you ever make a return to politics?
No, mate, I'm too old for that.
No, why not?
Thank you. I'm way too old for that.
His electorate, Dixon, was one of 5 Queensland seats the LNP lost in the federal poll. Susan Lee looking to replicate the success of Premier David Crisafulli to claw back national relevance.
We cannot win government unless we win Queensland.
Members of the Queensland LNP meeting in Brisbane to discuss policy, overwhelmingly voting to dump net zero by 2050.
Today's vote was a first strike in favour of putting Australians first again.
What net zero has become is about trying to achieve the impossible rather than doing something sensible.
The votes aren't binding for the LNP state government or federal opposition, but give a sense of what the party faithful want. For many Queensland ministers, it was their second consecutive day here, defending the decision to charge thousands of dollars for meetings with stakeholders on Thursday.
Fundraising is a normal part and process of the political system. That's not something that we shy away from.
I meet with stakeholders each and every day, the length and breadth of the state. I'm going to keep doing that.
Outgoing LNP President Lawrence Springborg addressing the convention for the final time.
Ladies and gentlemen, from me, it's over and out, and I move my report. Thank you very much.
The Freedom Festival has kicked off in the remote Aboriginal community of Kalurindi, celebrating the Wave Hill Walk-Off and the birth of indigenous land rights. 50 years on from the first handback of the land to Aboriginal people from the Commonwealth, Kalurindi leaders says they are proud of what they've achieved, but their fight for economic empowerment is ongoing.
A march in recognition of a turning point in Australian history. As the Kalurindi celebrate the strike that helped create Aboriginal land rights.
They led the pathway for us, and we want to continue that.
There's several hundred people behind me, and they're marching down to the dry riverbank of the Victoria River, which is where the Kalurindi people originally made camp when they walked off Wave Hill Station in 1966.
It's one of those pivotal moments in time that took place 50 years ago, and we still carry on the legacy of, Mr. Lingiari.
Vincent Lingiari led the stockmen and their families in walking off the station. His son still remembers the meagre rations they were paid.
Bread and tea, they give you little one that we walk off from Wave Hill Station.
Kalurindi people have a long-standing relationship with Warlpiri people from the south who joined the walk-off and invited the family of Kumanjai White, a young Warlpiri man who died in the custody of plainclothed police in an Alice Springs supermarket earlier this year.
The support march alongside with our Wave Hill, Freedom Day march. We still respect one another. There's a deep connection there.
The modern operators of Wave Hill Station, who took over a few years ago, are also here, with plans to help Kalurindi people find work in the pastoral industry.
Our sort of vision would be work experience and getting some of these kids back out onto Wave Hill in the pastoral side of things.
That is very interesting, but it's a good way to connect. I want to be good mates with them.
Kalurindi leaders say Vincent Lingiari's dream of a thriving local economy for Aboriginal people is still a work in progress.
We're still struggling, but we're trying to break through those walls. We're trying to make our community viable.
Work still to be done, 50 years after the sand was poured from a Prime Minister's hands.
Once considered the richest square mile on earth, miners have picked over Calgary's famous Golden Mile for more than a century. Today, it's better known as the Super Pit, with record gold prices spurring significant investment and exploration for new reserves.
What a little champion this man was.
Greg Hewitt is part of a dying breed. For more than a decade, he worked Kalgoorlie's Golden Mile as an underground miner.
Did 25 years straight on the air leg, hence the steel knees and steel shoulders.
Open cut mining has transformed one of the world's richest gold deposits.
Well, there's plenty of blokes at the cemetery. If you could line them up around the perimeter here to look at it, they would be in stunned belief.
Now back in Australian hands, the collapse of the East Wall in 2018 had threatened the Super Pit's future. It took more than 4 years, but a large cutback has reopened access to the pit floor.
Ultimately, we've just opened up the next decades of mining, so massively significant.
Mining of the Golden Mile is now coming full circle, heading back underground. 9 access portals have been established on the western wall.
As we've drilled those areas, we've identified a number of new lodes which we didn't know about.
Drilling has found more than 1 million new ounces of gold in the past year alone.
Obviously a big future at the south for the pit, but we certainly see the opportunity in the northern area being underground, and there's plenty more to be had with further drilling.
Work on a 3-year, $1.5 billion mill expansion is also nearing completion.
When you come back next year, you won't be able to see the sky because there'll be 100,000 tonnes of crushed ore above your head.
Setting the Super Pit up for decades.
They're able to process lower grade ore because the prices are so good, and they're putting their money where their mouth is with the plant upgrade.
Ensuring Western Australia remains a globally significant producer.
I just wish that some of the old guys from 100 years ago and more could come back and see what's happened. How extraordinary it would be for them.
This place will be going beyond 2050. In 50 years' time, KCGM will still be in operation.
Another chapter for the historic Golden Mile.
You're watching TV1 News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSB's OneTalk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSB's OneTalk Wallet. PSB's OneTalk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
Hiya, Mama. You eat them, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaru, get up a big smile on face. Time for kim chicken, a great kumutu. Sip, sip, na mumu, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, P&G é minha. Buying P&G made.
Rohan, really messing with your game. Time to sweep him out of the room. Or maybe not.
Ding bang ding, ding ding bang, bam bam bang, ding bang ding, bam bam.
Cold Pal Lemon is tough on stains and gentle on clothes. Cold Pal Lemon has a great lemon fragrance which brightens your clothes and gives that extra freshness that lasts all day long. Cold Pal Lemon, tough on stains, gentle on clothes with extra freshness.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Hot in Tokyo, we're old as calories, family meal with home. We'll bring out the smiles cause it's our favorite of mine. Sandy, see, colors, scale, rise, don't scale, scale price. Sandy, see, colors, scale, rise, don't scale, scale price. Amber, you like it?
Welcome back. In sports, two PNG athletes will join athletes from Tahiti, Cook Islands, Guam and Northern Marianas tomorrow at the Oceania Cross Country Championship in Ballarat, Victoria. The event is being conducted in conjunction with the Australian XC Championships. Abel Siune, who won 2 bronze medals at the recent Pacific Games in Palau, will be the PNG male representative in the 10-kilometer event, which starts at 12:40 local time, with 75 athletes in the starting lineup. Nicklin Kalua, who will run the women's 10-kilometer at 1:15 p.m. A series of elite sports units have been set up across the country to uncover Australia's next wave of Paralympic stars, funded by Paralympics Australia and the Australian Institute of Sport. One former champion working with athletes in South Australia has described the $54 million investment as the most important thing to happen in Paralympic sport.
Time Paralympic cycling gold medalist Emily Petricola knows what it takes to reach the top. Now she's empowering the next generation.
We're also really trying to create a really strong pathway for any individual living with a disability to get involved in sport at the grassroots level and then all the way through to the very peak at Paralympics.
Since the unit opened in December last year, it's identified over a dozen athletes with disability across a range of sports. It's one of 5 similar units that are now operating across the country.
This investment is the most important thing to happen to parasport in its history. It's about time, but it's also well needed and really well received.
A sporting career was never on the cards for Kirsty Maiden, Now the 35-year-old is showing promise in kayaking and hopes to make a splash at the LA and Brisbane Games.
It'd be really special. Just thinking about it gives me goosebumps, because most people at my age would be retiring from sport. So for me, starting sport at my age is sort of a bit like, oh, it's a bit daunting.
Kirsty has...
And now the weather forecast.
This is a renewal of heavy rain and potential flood warning issued by Papua New Guinea National Weather Service for Gulf, Western, NGI, Momase, including Hela, Enga, Western Highlands, Juaka and Southern Highlands. Potential heavy rains are expected over the mentioned warning areas in the next 12 to 24 hours, which can cause flash and riverine flooding. Landslides are expected over prone areas. All residents of the mentioned communities are advised to take necessary precautions during the warning period.
That ends Saturday's news. Tomorrow's bulletin will be at 4 p.m. again due to the continuation of the live broadcast of the Jubilee Reset Gospel Concert at 4:30 p.m. On behalf of the news team, pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
Life is about making memories, sharing new adventures. Go beyond the familiar. Don't let bacteria hold you back from experiencing the world. Protex uses natural antibacterial protection with flaxseed oil and eliminates 99.9% of bacteria. Free yourself. Go beyond with Protex.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Long year 2024, 7th baby I born one time HIV. HIV I can go long baby long triple rot. Time bel mama I get HIV, long time long karen baby, na time baby I susu. Tasol Yumi can help him bel mama, long look out him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bel mama clinic, na kiss him antenatal check. Time Yumi pan him sick HIV area, or time bel mama I positive penis, early treatment I can save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV I go long baby. This lutok sawa I come long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Mr. Russell, vi måste isimsinya sa bumili.
You survey yourself, you can put in one per complaint.
I'm not giving big play heavy. Online by doctor. Not